The Live in the 352. It's Wednesday at 3:52, and we're here with Allstate Insurance, Esther de Pedro, and Sun Country, and Stevie, Richie. So we are going to interview them today and talk a little bit about their business, why they are here, and exactly what they do and offer you all. So I also would like to say, though, before we get started, this is the Leesburg Chamber of Commerce, Live in the 352. We do this every single Wednesday at 3:52. And if you are one of our members and you would like to be signed up for a Live in the 352, we would absolutely love to come by your business as well. So just contact me, Danielle, or Sandy, and let us know, and we'd love to get you signed up. So, and on to Allstate. All right.
We're live.
You are live. Esther and Stevie, welcome to Live in the 352. Are we having a good day today?
Yeah, we're laughing.
Always.
Wonderful.
Always.
Good day.
Good. So start off by telling us a little bit about yourselves and why did you choose Leesburg and all of those fun facts.
Okay. I moved up here in 1994 from South Florida. I've got about 30 years of insurance experience, and we wanted to be close to everything and away from everything. So that's what Central Florida is. And I've had the agency for 20 years. And Stevie, what about you?
Oh, let's see. I was not actually born in Leesburg, but pretty much raised my entire life in Leesburg, Florida. Went to Leesburg High, moved away for a while, and then came back to Leesburg. Have a lot of family here and everything like that. And a little less than 4 years ago, I had the opportunity to get into the insurance industry with Esther, and at first I didn't really know what it was all about, but I think I've learned going on 4 years now, and I really do enjoy it, explaining to people what the stuff I didn't know about before I did insurance, what insurance is for, why we have it, how it can protect people. So that's why I started, my Leesburg and then now insurance.
I think that's great. So tell us a little bit about what it is that you all offer for the insurance world.
This is an Allstate captive agency, so we have auto, boat, motorcycle, golf carts, motor homes, life insurance, and commercial insurance on Allstate paper.
Okay.
But with the market the way it is, we also have brokered companies, and with the brokered companies, I do have several homeowners companies, including manufactured homes, that we can write with. Currently, as of today, I've got 9 different companies, and we actually do shop, which is best suited to your needs. Commercial lines, we have over 20-something companies.
Wow.
So our philosophy is, let us review your policy, and we'll see if we can give you something better. But if you do take our agency, you're going to get the best one available because of the personal touch, and that's our focus.
It's a great thing that you all really just excel at that special touch, that customer service. So kind of give me an example of a situation that you have been in where you can show that you have really gone that extra mile for your client.
Stevie?
Throw me on this one, huh? I think it'll be some things from simple things that we try and pride ourselves in.
Here we go.
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
Oh,
Sorry about that. Little technical difficulties. So we are back. Investors rejoining us.
Everybody was holding their breath waiting for that exciting story.
We thought it was over. So yes, we were waiting on that wonderful story you were going to tell us.
If we go above and beyond, I think that what we like to do with our current clients is we reach out to them regularly. Make sure nothing in their life's changed. Make sure that they know what's on their policies and what they're covered for and not. And also when their home policy is coming up for renewal every year, we recheck all the companies that we have. We check and see if we can save them some money. We make sure that they know what they have on their policy and how it might not always be the least expensive, but just like when you go to the grocery store, you might not buy the least expensive, you buy the best value for your money. And that's what we try and explain to our customers and try and go above and beyond to try and make sure the customer knows we're not the evil insurance guy. We're really just trying to help them and really know who they are and what they need and what's best for their insurance needs.
I think that's absolutely wonderful. It's the insurance world can be such a topsy-turvy world in the fact that people just truly don't understand it, and we're really counting on people like the two of you to really guide us through. So having an option of being and working with somebody that really wants to do that and go that extra mile is really a fantastic option to have, and says a lot about the product that you all are selling. So in our pre-discussion, we had mentioned there was pet insurance available.
Yes.
So I'm a longtime dog owner. I love her with all my heart, of course. And I know that there are a lot of people out there that feel the same way about theirs. So tell us a little bit about pet insurance and what that covers and how you go about acquiring such things.
I'm going to preface that just a little bit. A lot of people do have animals, and they assume that their homeowner's insurance liability is going to protect them. There are certain dogs that are on the vicious animal list, so a lot of people keep that from their insurance agent, okay? Or perhaps their insurance agent overlooked asking the right questions. So we do have companies that actually can take certain dogs. But as you said, people love their pets, okay? So the pet liability insurance for the vicious dogs is in the event that the dog does do a bite or something like that.
Okay.
But we have pet health insurance, okay?
Oh.
Just like you would insure your child, well, you can insure your dog. Now, that is not on Allstate paper. That is a brokered company that Mama and Papa Allstate, is the way I look at it, allows me to hang around with. Okay. So that's something that if you take your animals, to the vet, there's a lot of things that have to be done, just like if you take your child to the pediatrician. So we do offer that. We also offer the classic antique cars. If you're rebuilding a classic car, we've got products for that. We've got large boat insurance. We can pretty much offer just about all your insurance needs.
Very good.
So the thing is that we look at what you have, and a lot of times people don't know that there's these other products that can be offered, and they often think that they're more expensive. But many times we can do the whole portfolio, give you better coverage, okay, protect what you have long worked for, and give you the value of an insurance agency that you can reach Monday through Friday. We come in at 7 o'clock in the morning if we have to. We will stay till 7 or 8 o'clock on the weekends. We do house calls if I have to.
Oh, wow.
Email. I got a text on Saturday morning at 5 o'clock in the morning,
Woo.
and I happened to respond because they had a question. So I spoke to an attorney yesterday and said, that's an invasion of your personal time. I said, you know what, you're right, but that's what sets me apart from the 1-800 numbers and from the other agents, because if you give me money and you have a question, do you want to wait till that Monday morning to answer it?
No.
Now, I may not always answer it when you need it right then and there, but I will get back to you as soon as possible. But I can actually say about 90% of the time we do respond.
That's fantastic. Definitely something that people would like to have, and sometimes is even worth a few more dollars just to have that security and that peace of mind. So what is something that you would, I guess, ask people to look at? Maybe a fact of why they would acquire insurance, such as life insurance, or something that maybe is not something that they would normally consider when looking at insurance options.
I think a lot of people, like when they think of just Allstate, they think of car insurance and they think of homeowners insurance. But the thing is, you kind of have to look at, when we first meet someone, we have to kind of look at the full picture of what they have, what their needs are, if they, obviously they're needing auto insurance and homeowners insurance, and those are the ones that everybody kind of has to have. If you have a mortgage and you have a home, then you have to have insurance. If you have a car and you have a tag, then you have to have insurance.
Right.
But doing it the way that, like your other things, that if you have a mortgage and you have a married couple that's there, and that to offer something like life insurance that can pay off if one of those persons isn't there, that something happens, that it can take care of that mortgage, so that then the family doesn't have to be taken out of the house. If you, simple things like a golf cart policy that can be simply $60 a year, but can actually protect, so that all of a sudden you're not having some little issue come up where the person's having to pay thousands of dollars out of their own pocket because their insurance agent didn't ask them if they have a golf cart.
Right.
That's what we like to look at. That yes, we can insure all these things, and people go, well, why do we need to insure all these things? And we like to explain what your insurance is doing is protecting what you have built and what you have. And I'm trying to make sure you have that for the rest of your lifetime, and for your family and everything past that.
My focus always is, I like to offer everything I have available, because I don't want something to happen and then you find out that it would cost pennies per day or maybe dollars per day, and I didn't offer it, because then I won't be able to sleep at night.
Absolutely.
It's not a question of sales, but it's making sure that we've covered all the bases. We do have a financial specialist that is exclusively working in the financial aspect avenue that we can call. A lot of people, I think, know when they see my name, Esther de Pedro. I am fluent in Spanish, and I do translations, for the terminology, because I want people to feel comfortable in what they're getting. But also, more importantly, is to know what they are not getting for lack of maybe being told how inexpensive or how valuable it is. For instance, life insurance. A lot of people think that it is expensive, but sometimes if you get the auto life discount, or you have the auto home life multi-policy discount, you may not save money, but your lifestyle will continue whether you're here or not.
Which is such an important factor, because let's face it, you just really don't know if we all have tomorrow. It's just a fact of life. And to be the person on the other side of that is having to put together their life when they weren't expecting you to not be there anymore is a terrible situation to begin with. And being able to have that coverage of financial is truly important. We don't like to think about it, but you need to.
When it comes to auto insurance, Allstate is one of the pioneers in offering a coverage. If you are in the preferred rates and you bought a brand new car, you drive it off the lot, it depreciates.
Yes.
Well, do you have a coverage that will compensate the difference of the depreciation? I'm not talking about gap insurance.
Okay.
But we have a product. It does have its requirements. It is subject to qualify for the first 3 years. But it usually can run anywhere from $4 to maybe about $12, depending on the value of the car. Okay, divide that by 180 days. If I didn't tell you that we have that product, or you don't already have it, and something happens to your car, you're going to be pissed if you
Absolutely.
don't. So we are one of the only ones.
Absolutely.
We also
Okay.
have Your Choice Auto. That is multiple accident forgiveness. I have a client that in less than 2 years, we paid out $160,000.
Wow.
Okay. And he's still paying the same preferred rates that he did when he started. Okay.
That's amazing.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, rates may go up
We
because
do
of
want him
everything
driving
else.
better. But
Okay.
That would be preferable.
But he's not going to be canceled or non-renewed because of the options that we have. Because in his case, they were accidents. It wasn't a felony or a DUI.
Sure. So he can still be covered.
We tell clients about what we have as a company and what we recommend. And I will say this, I'm halfway decent at math, so I tell people what it costs per day, and then I say, you make the decision. They want to reject it, so be it.
Right.
But I don't want it on my conscience.
Sure.
Stevie doesn't either.
You're going to lay out everything that they possibly can have to make sure that they're living a protected life. I think that is wonderful. All right. So anything else that either one of you would like to add that you'd like everybody to know about?
I think that we always have we're not just your standard, everybody says they're not your standard insurance company, but we're not. We have fun. We come in. We enjoy talking to our clients. We like talking to our clients. We know that our clients is why we have a job.
Absolutely.
And we not only are a small business backed by Allstate, but we both do really enjoy what we do. And Esther's been doing it over 20 years with Allstate. I'm going on 4 years with Allstate. And I hope we can do this when we can say that Esther's been doing it for 40 years, if she makes it that long. And the same for me.
Absolutely. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being our guest on Live in the 352 today. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but I think that went really excellent. I'm going to flip this around here, so if y'all just bear with me. And that may be in a really close shot, but I just wanted to make sure that you all remember that tomorrow night we have our business after hours. Thank you, Stevie. And it will be at Second Time Around Thrift Store, which is LRMC's thrift store. It's right across the street from Romac Lumber. It's going to be a night in the Caribbean, which they're pulling out all the stops. So don't miss out on this one. There's going to be live music, mini door prize giveaways, awesome food, and I hear that there's going to be a bit of rum punch being given out as well. So the libations will also be up to par, of course, as the hospital always does. But Susie at Second Time Around Thrift Store is really excited to see you all tomorrow, and we're really excited to be having the business after hours with her. So we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, July 20th at 5:30 to 7 p.m. So, and if you want to be in the Live in 352, just give us a shout out and let us know. If you have any questions for Esther and Stevie, just comment on this video and we will keep them abreast of the comments and questions, and we'll make sure you get answers, all right? You guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time on Live in the 352.